Hello, welcome to Free Kicks. We're here to review the Premier League results over the weekend. There's been an international break, so we're all glad that the Premier League is back underway again. I want to talk about the Chelsea-Leicester game, which was the early kick-off on Saturday. If you remember last year, the corresponding fixture, there was Leicester went there as champions and they were given a guard of honour by the Chelsea players. This time round, it didn't look like champions. Leicester's performance, to be honest, Vardy was very much off the pace, and I felt like if he played bad, Leicester played poor as well. But I've got to say, I'm quite impressed with Chelsea. I was expecting a little bit of a crumble after they lost to Arsenal and Liverpool, but the last two games have been pretty impressive. And Diego Costa at the moment seems to be just on fire, and he's the player. When he first came to Chelsea, he seems to be playing that way again. What game sort of stood out for you over the weekend?
The Arsenal-Swansea game, a game I thought Arsenal would win comfortably.
Well, it was typical Arsenal, was it?
Typical Arsenal.
Suffering, making the fans suffer.
Making the fans suffer. I mean, cruising the game at 2-0, and then obviously Xhaka gives the ball away in the edge of the box, Sigurdsson finishes it off, let him back in the game. Walcott scored 2, should have had 5.
Another player in great form.
It's in great form.
Definitely.
Well, it was quite impressive about Walcott from an Arsenal fan's point of view, is because he was in good form for an international break. He was poor in an England shirt, and I think they might have worried, but he's come back and he's playing well again.
The positive for me is that he's getting in the positions now, whereas last season he wasn't in form. He looked like shying away a bit.
Didn't even show a glimmer of hope, did he, last season?
This season he's on fire. I mean, I think that's 5 goals this season now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good return.
It's a pretty good return.
Xhaka, red card, yes or no?
City boy.
Yeah.
City boy. I mean, you might get away with that in the German league.
Yeah.
But you're not getting away with that in the Barclays Premier League, I'm afraid.
Nah, he's asking for it.
City boy, City tackle.
Ross, what game sort of stood out for you?
I think the Spurs-West Brom game.
Yeah.
All the possession again, 79% possession, 20 shots on goal. Yet we draw the game, just like last season. Drew both games with them. They could be a bit of a bogey team.
Yeah, bogey team.
Ben Foster.
He was unbelievable.
It was great. We had a little duel, didn't he, with Dele Alli?
He pulled out some great saves. There's one from Eriksen, which was a really top quality save as well. So he really earned them their point, the Hawthorns. So, but then again, we drew too many games last season as well. If we want to be competing and up there, we need to be killing off these. As we were saying with Arsenal, we need to kill off games. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Another game I want to talk about, because I was there on Saturday, was the West Ham Palace game. I was tweeting for Free Kicks live from that game. From a West Ham's point of view, it's a huge result. If we're talking about advantages and disadvantages from having an international break, Palace were sort of going really well, weren't they? And international break sort of halted that form. Whereas West Ham got a chance to recuperate, get some injured players back, particularly Aaron Cresswell, who the ball in for Lanzini's goal would have put a smile on the fan, would have put a smile on the faces of all the West Ham fans there and watching at home. It was a fantastic ball into the box. That just the ball going in the box was probably more of a fantastic sight than the actual goal itself. I felt
he got sent off.
Yeah, he did get sent off, and I think nobody. I think how many people agree with that?
Oh, it's a shocking.
It was a shocking.
Absolutely shocking.
Both decisions were poor. So it's unfortunate that he's back, and then he misses another game as well. Absolutely. So, but positives for West Ham is that they've got to win. You know what I mean? There's first away win of the season as well, which was is vital for them.
Massive win.
Yeah. Okay, that's our review of the weekend's games, and we'll see you soon.